Hi ladies. So I'm here with a update. Today I had my appointment with my new fertility doctor, um, Dr. Daniel Potter. Yeah, it went really, really well. I'm so excited. It's almost like a relief. I feel like I finally am on the right track in a way. Oh, sorry if my background's really busy, but I thought I'd sit in front of my Christmas tree because we just put our Christmas tree up. Okay, so let's start off with the appointment. So we got there and I went with my husband, and I was kind of getting upset because my appointment was at 3 and we didn't even go back to 4:15, and I was like, really, this is really happening? But and I was really nervous going in because I just felt like with my last doctor I had, as most of you know, this thing looks, my hair is so crazy. It was raining and crazy today, so that's why I didn't really care about. Anyways, okay, so I was really nervous going into it because my last doctor, my last fertility doctor, hit after all the testing and everything that we've done, all he could come up with was, oh, it's your weight. So I want to see you get down to about 150 pounds. And then, pretty much get to 150 pounds and then you can have a baby. Which, yeah, that's nice and that's great. But I don't feel like it's really realistic. So, but pretty much my weight was the issue and why I couldn't have babies and everything else, because everything else came back normal other than my insulin was like a schnibbit of a hair too high. But other than that, everything's been normal. So I was just nervous that going into this new doctor that it was almost going to be the same thing. I was pretty much, that was going to be my answer. Oh, just lose weight, so I was just nervous. But so we meet him, and he's going over all of our history and everything, and it was just really cool. He did tell me, yeah, weight doesn't make it easier, it makes it kind of hard, but at the same time, just because you're overweight doesn't mean that you can't have a baby. Which I was relieved to hear, because this whole time I've been thinking oh, if you're overweight you can't have babies. Well, me anyway, because everybody else can. But anyways, that's a different video. So we so we're talking about the different things, and just going over history, most of it. And then we went into another room where they did blood work, a little bit of blood work while we were there. And then I thought, okay, well, he's just gonna put me on some type of medicine, whatever. So then we're talking to his nurse lady, and she's giving us our plan of attack, what we're gonna do. So there's a lot of testing that we still have to get done. There's ultrasounds we have to do, endovaginal ultrasound and ultrasound with a catheter to see more legit, all up in there. Blood tests we have to get done, and but what she had told me what we were going to do is all the testing, we have to get all that stuff done. Then she's going to put me on Preverin, I think that's what it's called, to bring my period, to jumpstart my period, because I haven't had a period in 3 months. So the first day of my period, make an appointment. We're going to start all our testing and do everything like that. And then once that's done, or my husband has to get tested too. He has to get his semen tested and all that stuff. And we're gonna do IUI, which I had no idea what that was. I mean, some of the girls who I follow on here, one in particular who I absolutely love, she is going through having IUIs and stuff, and I had no idea really what it was. I mean, just from, I've watched videos and stuff, but I was never when people will talk about Foley's and all this stuff, I never knew, I got it, but it wasn't I was oh, okay, I don't know what they're talking about. So, but that's our next plan of attack. We are they're starting me on metformin, which I've been on before, and it kind of sucks. Like the side effects are not fun at all. And so metformin, and then the Preverin. And I think that's how I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know, but it's something to bring back the prayer. So doing that, and then doing all of our testing and all that stuff done, and then we're gonna do an IUI, and that is where they're gonna like inseminate me, but with my husband's semen. And I'm just so excited. It's like, it almost feels like, oh my gosh, it's game time. Like, it's really, I don't know. And maybe, I mean, I really like this part when you're starting something new, because I feel like, oh yeah, like it's going to be so great. We're just going to get pregnant. It's going to be so wonderful. You know, when everything's just kind of, you know, like really, really nice before you start hitting like bumps in the road. I just kind of like this time right here to just kind of like be excited. But yeah, so we're going to start doing the IUI, and which I'm really excited about is I didn't even know, is that my husband's insurance covers all of this, like covers, you know, we just have like little co-pays, but it covers our IUIs, it covers, you know, and I think it covers up to 6 cycles per year or something like that. Like, it's just a total blessing that, because at our doctor's office, I think they're like $2,000 to $4,000, you know, every time you do it. So, I mean, and who's saying if it's going to work? Who knows? I'm just super, super excited that we have a plan of attack, and that it's, you know, I get to have a baby even though I'm overweight. And it just seems like kind of really exciting. Meanwhile, while that's all going on, I'm still working on losing weight. You know, just stepping that up a notch, working out every day. Again, watching what I eat, which I've been doing a good job of. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan of attack. Oh, for those of you who don't know what an IUI is, well, I kind of explained it, but they're going to give me medicine to like stimulate both my ovaries, and hopefully, you know, I'm produce, you know, multiple eggs, and then you know, it's all calculated, like the timing and everything like that with the doctors and all the stuff, like when to go in and inseminate and all that stuff. So then, let's say, you know, they tracked it, or I've tracked it, whoever tracked it, that we know I'm ovulating. Sorry if the camera's shaking, it's like in my little hand. Okay, hold on, maybe that's better. Okay. So they know I'm ovulating, and I go in, and then, you know, inseminate me with my husband's sperm, and then, you know, do the 2-week wait, and then I find out that I'm pregnant, and we have a healthy baby, and we live happily ever after. That is how it's going to go in my head. Now, you know, of course, it doesn't always work. You know, things, one of my friends just texted me, who I already called her and told her, and she's just like, I'm feeling you're going to have twins. You know, she's being like really cute. Anyway, so I just read the text message across the screen. But yeah, and that's one thing that I didn't even know about either, that I didn't know you could have multiple babies with, you know, the whole IUI thing, which is exciting to me, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not trying to be Kate Gosselin, like all up in here. I mean, if the Lord has that in His plan for me to be all +8, you know, I know He'll give me the strength and the finances and the patience. But you know, I'm just really excited about the whole entire thing. I feel like, I'm not even gonna talk about it because I'm gonna cry like a wiener. Okay, but I'm just excited and a little bit upset at my old doctor, because that fool never once mentioned no IUI, no artificial insemination, no IVF, no, like, he never mentioned anything like that. It was, oh, lose weight and then you'll have a baby, you're fine. Which kind of is upsetting, but whatever. He's gone. So, moving on, though, I have so many questions. I feel like my one friend who I know is going through this and has gone through it. I feel like I'm going to annoy the crap out of her, asking her tons of questions. Hi, Diana. And yeah, I'm so like, and I don't have PCOS, which, I mean, thank God I don't. that's the thing, that I don't have, they can't find anything that's wrong with me. So I'm hoping that it would make it a little bit easier to get pregnant with the insemination, with the IUI. Again, I don't know, but because I've like been reading online at forums ever since I freaking found out that I'm gonna do an IUI. I've been all like crazy obsessed, which I have to stop doing because that makes you have YouTube and TTC YouTube breakdowns, and you have to like go away for a while. But everyone I'm reading is like, oh, it didn't work, it didn't work, it didn't work, and I'm like, so but a lot of the people have like PCOS and or like other things going on, which I don't, thankfully. So I'm hoping that that might like increase my little bit of a chance, going forward with that. So that's pretty much the update for now. She's gonna call me back. Does this happen to anybody else? Like, you don't have a period because, whatever. And then, like, you go, and the first thing they want to do is take a pregnancy test, obviously to check, whatever. So she did that. Like, they took my blood, and she's like, oh, first we'll check if you're pregnant, and then we'll call you and let you know about your insulin level and when to start, your medicine and stuff like that. So I'm like, what if they call me, and what if they tell me, like, oh, I'm, like, 2 months pregnant? That would be, like, super cool. Even though I doubt that that's the case. But, so as soon as I get a phone call from the doctor telling me what the next move is, I'll make another video, and I will let everybody know what's going on. And yeah, I'm really excited. Thank you for everybody who has had me in their thoughts and their prayers. And, yeah, if you have any like websites or anywhere, or if any of you have had an IUI done, and if you have videos, please direct me to them, because I will watch them like nobody's business. Unless you're Diana, because I've already watched all of yours, and I'm gonna watch them again. And so yeah, if you know anything about it, or if you can like help me with any of my like concerns or questions, or what to expect or anything like that, I would appreciate that like crazy. If you would just comment below, that would be amazing. Or just direct me to somebody who maybe you watch that has gone through it, or that's going through it. Success stories, that would be really cool to watch, because there's not a lot that I've found. Anyways, so that's it for me. I hope you guys are having a great night. What's today? Happy Thursday, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.